Sweet and scrumptious breakfast is the name of the game in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today. And nobody does it better than the folks at Bayside Skillet in Ocean City.
Nobody. This is owner Sid. Sid, say your last name.
Zweigbaum.
Thank you. We're going to call him Sid today. He's here with us, showing us how to make crepes. This is something I have never tried, Sid. Is this something I can do?
Anybody can do it. So everything that's in a crepe is the same thing that's in a pancake, except there's no baking soda.
Okay.
So it's not going to rise. So I have Lisa set up with everything. Here, if you want to get started cracking eggs.
Cracking eggs, okay.
And yeah, so what do you think? What do you think's in a pancake? Anybody? Flour. Egg, sugar, milk. So like I said, we're not going to put baking soda in it. This actually is our. I brought gluten-free just because you never know.
Good idea.
Okay.
You know. So I just brought gluten-free rice flour. Doesn't really.
And you want it without the shells, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Going to be picky, are you? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know. Okay, I think we have
Should I
4
be doing
eggs
something
here.
over here?
You can cut some strawberries for us because that will do
I'll get this out of the way
in a
for a
little
second.
bit. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
So if
do
you
I
want to just cut off the tops, and then you're just going to start mixing, and you want me to throw stuff in?
Sure.
All right. So we're going to
What do we got
get
here?
our rice flour in here.
Rice flour, and that's what makes it gluten-free.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
you!
Yeah. This is my style, messy.
Okay.
So,
Mine too.
And
That's
I
the
think
fun.
I don't have to clean up, right?
See? There you go.
So.
It's more fun when you don't have to clean up your mess,
My
right?
wife and I made a couple of videos like this during the pandemic, and we had to tape them several times because I made a mess.
That's funny.
Yeah. And now I'm going to
Okay.
add some little bit of melted butter.
Ooh.
Don't mean to distract you, Sid, but am I doing anything besides topping these? Or?
Yeah, you can just cut them in quarters or some of those
Okay.
big ones in eighths.
Gotcha.
And we got some sugar.
Got regular granulated sugar.
You could really get a workout doing this.
Yeah, and then I've got milk here. It was a little warm. I heated it up before we got started.
And that makes a difference?
Yes.
Okay.
So normally we would have, we would be doing this in a big mixer. And we'd actually mix it for longer than you and I are going to be on television.
Oh, okay.
So to
All
get
right.
it nice and thorough. And then I've got some vanilla extract there. So you need to keep going a little
going
bit.
there.
Use some elbow grease. And then, I have some. So this is what we want it to look like here.
Oh, wow, that's
So-
going to take a long time to
Yeah,
get it
you'll
to
be
look
fine.
like that. So I did not know that Bayside Skillet was a family-owned business and it's been around since what,
1977, July 5th, 1977.
Wow.
And you are the second or third generation?
I am the second generation. Yes.
Okay.
So, my parents, in the summertime, they work like 6 days a week still. So, I'm pretty much there about 137 days. And I usually write it down to, May 11th to October 12th, and then I take some time.
And then this is even though it's the off season, you're open.
We are open every day. We're one of the few, the proud. We're open every day except for Christmas Day. There's still, there's a lot. Every year, there's more people in Ocean City year round, especially with the pandemic. A lot of people started teleworking. People are still teleworking, so it's been really beneficial for us. I see a little smoke going over here, so I'm just
we're going to go ahead and start it.
Yeah, so I'm going to make a crepe. Biggest thing here I'm doing is I'm using gravity. That's how I'm getting it thin. And then I actually got a tiny little hole there in this one. But,
Okay.
it's...
Oh, and you can fix that.
Yeah, it's
put a
not going to
little
look
bit
great.
more
But
in.
yeah, so...
And I imagine that doesn't take very long to
No.
cook.
So it's pretty much by the time you get it in the pan, you're ready to scrape it and flip it, and
There you go.
there we go. That one
You're right about that.
stuck a little bit.
And then, of course, we're making ours with strawberries, but you have several toppings from
Yeah, you could do like Nutella, that's very popular, like Nutella and peanut butter.
Yeah.
Or, Nutella and banana, peanut butter and banana. Just adding a little bit of vegetable oil because that one's stuck a little bit.
Okay.
We do strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, peaches in the summer. We do apples. So what we do with our apples, because you can't really cut an apple and then, it'll turn brown. You can cut it, but to have a lot ready to roll, we call them hot Dutch cinnamon apples. So we bake them in butter and brown sugar and cinnamon. So we serve that one warm. And then we have other toppings I could have brought, like melted chocolate. So we use this Wilbur bronze medal chocolate. So my dad actually, in the 80s, he had a store on the boardwalk called the Boardwalk Gourmet, where all they did was chocolate-covered strawberries and lemonades. It was right where it's Tony's Pizza. I think it's Edwards now, or Quiet Storm. So when I was a kid, my whole life was go to the Boardwalk and eat chocolate-covered strawberries.
Oh my goodness, what a life.
Yeah, so that
All right.
was. That
Well,
was
we'll tell you what, you're making another one.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little bit of a break, and then when we come back, we're going to do put some of those toppings in
all right.
delicious crepes from Bayside Skillet. Stick around, we'll be right back.
Batter up! No, not baseball no, this delicious batter. It's what's behind the incredible crepes that we're making in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today with Bayside Skillet and Sid.
All right, so we made the crepes before, so now we gotta have something to put in them. So we're gonna make our homemade whipped cream, which is called chantilly. So again, if anybody is watching that works for me, what's the difference between whipped cream and chantilly? Chantilly has, it's sweeter, so it's got vanilla extract. Usually has about double the powdered sugar as well. So I tried to break this recipe down. It's gonna be hard for you, Jimmy, but if you wanna dump that heavy cream in this bowl.
Whole thing?
Yeah, so every Thanksgiving, my sister would like me to do this, as in, don't bring it that's already made from the restaurant. She wants to see me do it with my right arm, which Jimmy's about to find out, and you're gonna put the powdered sugar in there.
You think
I got
chopping
a
those
funny
cherries
feeling
or
this
those
is
strawberries was hard?
Going somewhere that
Yeah, so we're basically taking liquid and we're gonna turn it into whipped cream.
Okay.
So you're just gonna start
This is
whisking.
vanilla, right?
Yeah, vanilla extract, yeah. So she wants me every Thanksgiving, I don't know why, to start like this and end up with whipped cream. Yeah, so it's gonna take you, I believe, more time than we have on this whole show. But I did
but
bring.
still, you gave it to me to do.
Yeah.
I appreciate
yes,
that. Sid,
exactly.
more than I'm going to bother to tell you. I want
Exactly.
You
And
to
he
know that.
probably needs to put a little more power behind it, would you say?
Yeah, but he's doing a good job not making it
That's
messy.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna.
So
there
it's either
are
a
people.
mess-
Before there were machines that mix things for people, this is how we did it in 1977. So I'm told, because I wasn't alive then. So my sister every year wants to remind me, I guess, how things used to be done. We have a test. I did bring some that is a little tighter.
It's probably not going to be hard to be tighter than this.
So we can cheat a little bit. So
I did this for you just a while ago. No, I didn't.
Yes. Yeah. So now
have the mixer
we
back
have
here,
we have a
Jimmy.
tighter version. So if you want to give that some elbow grease.
Give it a little. So when you say a little tighter, you mean a little thicker, a little stiffer?
Yeah. A little harder.
So how much do you want
Don't be
it?
afraid. No, well.
Don't be what?
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid of it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can make a mess. It's your kitchen.
Oh,
So
I can.
this
All
is
right,
where
yeah.
you put the power behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
We're getting. This is like you're getting close. You're getting close.
Who
So
said I had power?
I will say, this is a great. It's super simple. Like anybody that's having people at their house, like to make your own whipped cream makes everything a lot better. So I'm gonna.
Do it. Show me how the pro. Oh, now
Yeah.
see, that's how you should do it.
Yeah, so you want it to look a little thicker like this. So there's a real test that we do every day. Well, not every day, but to new people that are doing this for the first time.
Right.
And if you want to make sure it's good, you just go like this.
Okay.
You want to try?
No, on him. I'll try it on him.
Yeah.
No.
I'll use yours.
We
Right. Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Let's see. Let me put this right here.
Okay.
So now if you want to do something like we do, Lisa, like you could just grab a crepe from
Okay.
our plate of crepes there.
Sure.
And then, so like we would just take a little bit of this
Chantilly
chantilly
cream.
in there. And then throw a couple strawberries.
Okay.
I want you to know that every one of the strawberries that you gave me to cut, I cut, and you could count them. There are none missing. I was rather, well, I mean, at least up until now.
Yeah, and now you just roll it up.
Roll it.
Yeah, just
Like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Make it look nice, and then you could either eat it like that. I mean, the way we serve it, so we would do one more for
Okay.
you.
All right. So one more here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little
Cream. Oh, that's okay.
like that.
Okay. And some strawberries.
Yeah.
And then there we go. Two
Right,
beautiful
and then
crepes.
because it's a restaurant, we gotta, those healthy people were here earlier, so
Yeah.
as, we had to do this for them.
It's the whole 80-20 thing.
You know,
Oh, look at
and,
this. Well, fruit's
something
good
like
for you.
that. Yeah, exactly. So something like that, and then, like I said, we have chocolate we could add, or that's how we would serve it.
And we also learned about 80-20, so this is the 20 right here.
Yeah, I think that's 20% good for you and 80% not so good.
I'm gonna grab a couple forks here.
Yeah, sure.
Sid, this is fantastic. Remind us again where we can find you.
Bayside Skillet, 77th Street, Ocean City. We're open 7:30 to 2 every day except for Christmas, or if we have a construction project. But that's few and far between.
Because on Christmas you're whipping up the cream.
Exactly.
At your sister's house.
Exactly, something like that. But
wow.
So yeah, the difference between, like I said, homemade whipped cream and out of a can is just
out of this world.
Yeah. So you could just make, you can make that. You could just have fruit at a party. You don't have to do the crepe part. Just fruit or other sweet things. Just tip it in, and it's really. It's awesome. And I'm a chocolate person.
Sid, she's double dipping.
That's okay.
You know that means I got my only shot of what we just made.
Sid Zeigbaum with a Bayside Skillet. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I'm keeping this for myself.
All right.
And we will be right back.